Alright, our last topic of the day, wrestling talk.
The Elimination pay-per-view as a whole. So your matches on the card were obviously the two Elimination Chamber matches. The men's and women's, where Randy Orton and Rhea Ripley both won. You saw AJ Lee for taking on Becky Lynch for the IC title. She beat Becky Lynch. And CM Punk took on
Finn
Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. The match that supposedly, wait for it, ruined the main event of WrestleMania. Potentially ruined in Adam Pearce's mind. Because that's what Adam Pearce said to CM Punk when he accepted Finn's challenge. You're potentially ruining the main event! Bro, he's just a fighting champion. Like, calm your ass. Like, he's doing his job. He's doing what these people want him to do, which is fight. And if he has to teach Finn Balor a lesson again, he will. And he was in his hometown of Chicago. Just some little details that about CM Punk entrance. He was wearing Chicago Blackhawks inspired trunks and socks, and he came out to Michael Jordan's era Chicago Bulls' intro music before Cult of Personality came out.
Interesting.
Like, that's what that music was before Cult of Personality.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can view it yourself.
Okay, then I will.
Right? Okay, I will.
Not.
Right? Anyways, the Eliminate, and of course we got Danhausen, not Chris Jericho, making his WWE debut.
A lot of fans were
booing. A lot of fans are booing Danhausen.
Yep, which we covered earlier.
Which brings us to now. What are our thoughts about the show as a whole?
There's reports of like Wrestle Talk on YouTube, who I usually watch. They put on it in their title saying, was Elimination Chamber worth it? It had to do with just...
Who was it? Wrestle Talk, it said?
Yes. Okay, what was the point of WWE Elimination Chamber 2026?
Okay.
And it was for their podcast. So I didn't listen to it yet, but I probably will listen to it during the week.
I'll probably give that a view as well. Let me ask you again, Unstoppable. What was your thoughts overall about the show?
I didn't watch it. I only watched See Wrestling talk about what went down, everything. I did see a couple things on Facebook under Wheezy Blonde and not Con Man, Santi Zap, a little bit of things.
Okay.
But yeah.
A lot of people aren't too happy by this. I thought it was okay. I watched it with my brother and a friend at my friend's house, and we seemed to like it. Like, the Punk and Finn Balor match, kind of want to talk about a little bit, because that was a hell of a show. Like, that match, I thought Finn almost won. I thought there were points in that match where Finn Balor could have won that match.
But that freaking turnbuckle beat him.
Yeah, the turnbuckle, yeah. But anywho, he did not. Punk got the win, and he's going on to Mania to face Roman Reigns. Afterwards, I guess Roman tweeted he didn't know who was more tired, and it was like Punk or this like title reign or something like that. Punk or Finn Balor. I forget the exact quote, but you guys know what I'm talking about. For those of you, if you saw the post show, you guys know which tweet I'm pointing out here. But honestly, I thought it was okay. It wasn't like the best pay-per-view in the world, but I don't think it was the worst. I think it was overall better than some of the other ones that they did. Since ESPN was the buyer for this company. Yeah, I think I would give it like I'd probably give it like a 7.5.
I don't know, but to me, ever since WWE switched to ESPN, it just went flop.
Yeah, it hasn't worked out at all. It really hasn't been that good at all.
But that's in my eyes anyway. But what do you think about Seth Rollins behind the mystery of all the masked men.
Here's what I think. And we kind of touched on it by talking about their students. But I think Seth Rollins was actually the masked man at the Royal Rumble. I actually do think that was Seth Rollins. And then I think Grayson Waller or whoever it was like portraying him on Raw for a bit, and then they switched over to that Don Furio guy. Then it was Don Furio, and then his other student before it was Seth Rollins. Whoever it was. But yeah, I think we'll have to wait and see to see how this goes. I'm happy to see Seth back. I think that's a huge check mark in the right direction now, because it gives us thoughts were on the Vision turning his back on him, and we can just finally see the fallout from that whole And I'm kind of intrigued to see what face Seth Rollins does from here out.
And I just want to say, with AJ Lee, congratulations to her winning a new title ever since she returned, and she never held a title before like that. Red card.
Yeah.
And this is brand new to her, because when she left, there was no Intercontinental Championship for
there was
WWE.
not. No, there was not. It was just the Divas Championship when she was last in here. And obviously, she lost the belt to Paige, and then the rest is history. I think AJ Lee will hold that title for a while. I can see them giving her much-deserved time in the sun as champion. Will Becky Lynch win it back? Who knows? I don't think she necessarily should or shouldn't, but I'd like to see AJ Lee versus Bayley. I would like to see AJ Lee versus Lyra Valkyria. AJ Lee versus Alexa Bliss. Basically, everyone that was in that Elimination Chamber, I think she should face for that title from Rhea Ripley, because she's just going to be the world champion at Mania. But she could get a title shot, and maybe she'll be mommy 2 belts or whatever. Who knows? But I think overall it wasn't amazing. It was kind of predictable for me at times, but I do think that, and obviously the Cody Drew aftermath, whatever happened on the post show happened, and Danhausen is Danhausen. It's not Chris Jericho. The fans booed Danhausen
out of the building
because they were all expecting Chris Jericho. Yeah, I think it was okay. I think it was kind of like a 7.5 for me.
To me, I don't know. So I didn't watch it. So
let us know in the comments, what is your rating of Elimination Chamber? Let us know in the comments below.